in rival games, you have to battle. You have to battle hard. So the positives out of the game were C.J. Ellaby is just playing at such a great level. Here's a guy with leg cramps. We're trying to get him hydrated during each timeout and rubbing him down, and he's just a warrior on the floor. To be able to come home and do that in this environment in his first rival game in front of family and friends, that's a lot of pressure on you for a young freshman. And I'm just extremely proud of him. That's the way he handled himself. We talked to him all week long about keeping his composure, keeping his poise, and he just did a fantastic job in the game of handling himself. Washington, with those veteran players, they're a really good team, and they make you pay when you break down. It's got to be very, very important that you understand possession by possession basketball, where you don't slip mentally or physically. We did a good job of fighting our way back into this game after getting in a hole and took the lead 46-45, and we had breakdown inside. Got after my bigs pretty good because with 30 minutes of, I think if they got 30 minutes of basketball, 0 points and 8 rebounds, that's just not good enough to be a team at that level coming out of that position, and they certainly made us pay. There's not a lot I can say about Robo. I don't know when he will be back. I've just got to coach my basketball team that I have, and I'm very proud of those guys that battled through some tough things on that floor. Obviously, we need them back because that's a big hole, big point production to take after the team that you built the offense around. Shooting and scoring, and all of a sudden you don't have that piece. That's tough to battle, but nobody's going to feel sorry for us, so we're not going to make any excuses. And that's 4 of the last 4 on the road, and haven't gotten it done, and now we're going on the road again, Colorado, Utah, and a tough trip, and hopefully we can regroup in time for that game.
You didn't get the win. You're not going to make excuses, though. But seeing how well you played them in the last 10 minutes in that first half, and then out of the break in the second half, there are a lot of positives you're going to be able to break down on film throughout this next week.
Well, there's a lot of positives, particularly for the new guys to kind of get a feel of their first conference game, to understand that it's a different level of intensity, intelligence. Any mistakes could be huge momentum swings in the game, as was the case, again, when we fought back and took the lead at 46-45. Breakdown. There was a difference in the game. That stretch right there, we went up 12. We never regained the momentum again.
Is a lot of it just mental mistakes, you think, now that we're a couple months into the season on defense?
It's mental mistakes, it's physical mistakes, and it's big points that we have to now regroup and find from somewhere else. And so the younger guys got to give me more. I need more out of Marvin Cannon. Jermaine Robinson was good in the game. Jazz Coots, I need more out of him. So the good thing about Robo's injury is you have opportunity in minutes for other guys to step up and get some things done.
What did you tell, as much as you can share, what was your message to the team post-game? Just, it was kind of a tale of two games, doing well in the first half and then some struggles down the stretch. How do you balance that?
The same thing that I just told you. It was about the mental and physical toughness, because the games are literally possession by possession basketball. And any 2 or 3 mistakes can create a huge momentum swing in the game. And as a group, they've got to understand how important it is to keep their focus, particularly veteran players that have been in the program 2, 3, 4 years, including the redshirt year. They really have to stay focused and get the job done, making no excuses.
Very pro UW crowd, just to state the obvious. There are a lot of energy in the building. Just by and large, the team as a whole, do you think everyone did a good job keeping their composure throughout the full 40 minutes?
I thought they did an excellent job that way. You know, for, again, first road game of the conference play, our 4th road game in a row, I thought they were really listened to us, let us get them prepared, and I thought they were very composed, particularly when they got down in this type of environment against a team with as veteran as Washington, and were able to close the gap, take the lead in the game. That was huge for us.
0-7 away from home now, like you said, but do you feel like this team is getting closer to having that breakthrough, playing a full 40 minutes of consistent basketball on the road?
We're getting closer. I thought we were close coming into this game. And then in spurts in this game, we were close too. Ran out of gas a little bit mentally, which broke us down. So if we can get tougher mentally, that'll lead to physically tougher, we're going to be all right. So we'll just keep plugging away. There's a lot of basketball left, obviously, here in conference play.
Gervais had an excellent second half, particularly offensively. Is he getting closer to putting it all together for you there at the point guard position?
I don't look at it on a game by game. He has to have consecutive games. For instance, Marvin Cannon has played well for about 6 or 7 games in a row. You feel confident and comfortable what you're going to get out of that position. I'm still not confident and comfortable yet of what's coming out of the point guard position, so we have to continue to get to consecutive games together of playing well to get to that point. But certainly, he took a step in the right direction tonight.
Seeing how well the first half went, like I said, 6 weeks from now, UW has to come across the state. Does this performance and a lot of the good things that you did give you confidence for how this team might grow and evolve throughout Pac-12 play?
You know, I've gotten confidence week to week with them because they've been right there in all the games and everything. Before we play them again, we've got to get a lot better in some areas, so we can't worry about that right now. We shift our focus right away to getting our bodies recuperated, getting ready to travel, and going into the toughest trip, I think, in terms of what it does to your body in the conference, and getting ready to play Colorado. That's where our focus shifts to right now.